Hi everyone, and today we are going to make one of my most popular meals, and that is the spinach and cottage cheese lasagna. So for this you will need spinach. You can either use fresh spinach or I use frozen spinach. It's a lot easier because you're just wilting it down. A carton of passata, cheese, low fat cottage cheese, and the onion and chive one's really good for this recipe. You can use plain or you can use the chili one, or I know that Tesco have lots of different flavours, so you can really get inventive, but I think the onion and chive one is the best for this one. And of course lasagna sheets. So I've just started by putting some of the spinach cubes in a microwavable pot with a little bit of water, and I'm going to cover it with cling film and microwave it just for a couple of minutes, just so it defrosts nicely. So while that's happening, I'm just going to empty my cottage cheese into a bowl. Even though the cottage cheese is flavoured with cheese and chive, I have added salt, pepper and garlic. It really does help the more garlic you add to this recipe, at least in my case because I'm a bit of a garlic lover. So I've just added the spinach. So I'm just going to give this a good old mix up, and then we're on to our next step. So now we have all our components ready. The spinach and cottage cheese is mixed. I've weighed out 80 grams of cheese, which is 2 healthy allowances. I am making enough for me for tonight and possibly the next couple of days, but I'm just saying tomorrow just in case. Got my passata ready, and I've got my lasagna sheets ready too. So first thing we need to do is pour just a tiny bit of passata on the bottom of my lasagna dish. I got this lasagna dish from Wilko. It was really cheap, it was only about £5, and it does really good, and it's a really lovely size as well, and really nice to cook with. So I'm just spreading it around. This is just so the lasagna sheets don't stick to the bottom of the casserole dish. Looks a bit messy now, but honestly, once it goes in the oven, you'll be amazed. So I've just got my first layer of lasagna sheets on, then we will pile the spinach, more lasagna sheets, spinach, lasagna sheets. You get the idea. I have all the layers done, ready for the passata to go on top. As you can see, it does layer up quite nicely. I think there's about 4 layers in this one, so plenty going around. So now all I do is pour the passata all over the top like this. Make sure it's all evenly covered. I will use the whole carton. There we are, cheese and all ready to go in the oven. This will go in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. This is because the lasagna sheets haven't been cooked. I have tried it where I've blanched the lasagna sheets as well, but I just don't think it's as good. I think there's something about putting it in like this easy and it coming back out and being ready. So just a reminder, there is 2 healthy A's on here, so 80 grams of cheese. So if you were making this for a family, if it was 4 of you, you could add even more cheese, or obviously you could only use half your healthy A and save it for something else. So yeah, off it goes. So what I've done with my carrots is I top and tail them, and I chop them in half and then half the other way, sort of to make carrot chips. And I put them on a baking tray with more fry light, salt, pepper and some garlic. And these will go in the oven for around about 20 minutes just before the lasagna is ready to come out. So something else I'm going to serve with my lasagna is some garlic bread, and I'm using these Scar gluten-free white ciabatta rolls. They are Healthy Bee approved, and they are only 5 cents, I believe. I'm sure they are. If they're different, I'll say, but I'm pretty sure they are 5 cents. And I'm going to be making some yummy garlic bread. So I've just cut it in half, and I'm going to spray it with some garlic fry light. I use this one. You can get it in full-sized bottles now, but I haven't seen them yet. But I'm just going to spray that on with some more garlic probably. I'm not ashamed. I love my garlic bread to be extra garlicky. And some salt, and I think some rosemary as well. So I've just popped it in this nice little dish, and it'll probably go in the oven for about 5 minutes or so, just to make sure the bread is nice and warm and the fry light isn't all sprayy on the top, just so it's all absorbed and all nice. So this is it as it comes out the oven. Very hot and very cheese-delicious. All plated up and ready, looking amazing. My lasagna, my garlic bread, my carrot chips, my broccoli, and I've got some leaves in there as well. Thank you for watching.